Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, also known to some as the Snake Pit. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Maryland's head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Terrapins headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Running inside, it's Craver. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Gonna run it, it's Morrow. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Reed on the play action. Looking down the middle. The sure hands, it's Horton. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Morrow. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing Reed. Here's the pressure. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Makes the grab. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Looking for open space. It's Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
So now it's 2nd and long. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down, but there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. To the air, it's Washington. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He says a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before, ice in their veins, and you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Motion from the wideout. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! How about that shot into the end zone? And he makes the grab for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quick completion on the out route. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Hands it off on the counter. Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Some misdirection with the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Reed to throw for it on 4th. They're working that left side. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Play fake, Reed. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll go right back to it. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Reed. Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He's got the tight end. There he goes. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And they got it.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Escapes the pressure to his right. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt on its way, and it is one soaring into the sky. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Quarterback keeps it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. It couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Here's Reed to throw. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
And man, how awesome is that for the big fella, and he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Bussey. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. The option, the keeper. Quarterback's got the first. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop him.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll try the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Washington. Right down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Wants to return it. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback will keep it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throwing Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Horton. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Defense looks as if it's coming. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Running inside. It's Smith. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The give to the left side. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Reed. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Craver. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Zings it complete to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They want to run this quarterback. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Oh, better look out. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
A first down for the offense. Back to pass, it's Washington. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
To the air on second down. The short hands, it's Fleming. Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Maryland! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They'll run it on the counter. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. In the gun, third down, Reed. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The option, he'll keep it. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
And that last play will make this third down even more difficult. On the delay, it's Howard. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. The quick out. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Thrust that arm out. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Terrapins! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The run inside. It's Morrow. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Bringing the heat. Trying to get away. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Howard. There's a crease. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Now on the move. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The give on the counter. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Owens. And they'll wrestle it.